internet. First things first, I got a new haircut. What do you think? I absolutely love it. I had been wanting bangs for a while, and my friend group and I all went and got makeovers together, so it was a lot of fun. Today's Top 10 Tuesday is books that I would play hooky with. I decided to choose books where the characters didn't really follow the rules, and my mind immediately went to middle grade. So these are all books that I read in middle school, and I would absolutely recommend to anyone who loves middle grade fiction. The first one's called The Landry News by Andrew Clements, and this was the first book I thought of when I was trying to think of books where characters didn't follow the rules. They decided to make a middle school newspaper, and they print an article about an affair, and the teacher ends up getting fired. It's really cool the way the whole class comes together to rally behind him. The next book, also by Andrew Clements, is called The Report Card. This book's about a genius who's trying to hide the fact that she's really smart from her peers because she wants to be accepted, and she ends up manipulating her report cards. She can basically decide what grade she wants in a class and get it, and she's trying to teach her parents and everyone around her that grades aren't that important. The next book is The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton, and this breaks the rules in two ways. One, S.E. Hinton is a female author, and it was really unheard of for female authors to be really popular when this book came out. And two, the main character, Ponyboy, kind of breaks away from his family and his society in being a greaser and focuses on his academics and such, which was really entertaining. I always kind of cling to the smart character in books. The next one's the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. I don't think that there are any rules that Harry didn't break during his time at Hogwarts. I actually did skip school for this book on a couple occasions, going to midnight book releases and midnight movie releases and not being able to get up for school the next morning. The next one's Holes by Louise Satcher, and the main characters in this book are sent away because they did bad things. They're sent to this camp to go and dig holes to teach them how to be reformed individuals rather than sending them to prison. Next one's Ella Enchanted by Gail Carson Levine, and the main character Ella really breaks away from society because she lives in kind of a fairy tale universe where women are really just supposed to have babies and marry princes and such, and she didn't want that for her life. She wanted to be an individual woman. I identify with her a lot. I'm going into a male-dominated field and such, and I don't want to just have babies and have my husband provide for me. The next one's The Tale of Despero by Kate DiCamillo, and this was a really good book to movie adaptation. If you want to read the book and then watch the movie, I would highly recommend to do that. Despero is a mouse who doesn't act like a normal mouse. He doesn't want to scurry, he doesn't want to run around, and he's not afraid of humans. There's a really cool relationship between him and the humans in the book. Another one by Lois Lowry is The Giver. In this novel, you're not allowed to have emotions. It's all suppressed and decided for you, and the main character ends up finding out about emotions and color and history and memories and such, and he breaks away from society and tries to keep all of these memories and such. Finally, this book isn't really middle grade, it's much more young adult, but I read it in middle school, is Looking for Alaska by John Green. These characters definitely defy what normal teenagers are supposed to do. They smoke, they drink, they set off fireworks and pull pranks and do all sorts of things that goes against conventional school time. But it's still a book that I would recommend. I've talked about this book multiple times on this channel. I just love John Green a lot. So those are the top middle grade books that I would break away and skip school for. What books do you like where characters kind of bend the rules and such, or just middle grade books you really like, or just books you would be willing to skip school for? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. You're awesome. See you next time.